Hello, sweethearts. Welcome to this short morning practice to feel good. We're starting with some side bends this morning. Breathe in center, breathe out side bend. Breathe in center, breathe out side bend. Breathe in center, breathe out side bend. So this is great for the kidney and gallbladder meridians, which will help to relieve anger, frustration, irritation, and resentment so that we can feel good all day. Okay, come back center. We're going to lower those arms down and step wide on our mats. Okay, from here, we're just going to rotate your hips from side to side and let your arms follow. They will knock on your kidneys and adrenals and your low back and help to give you energy for the day. Breathe in center, breathe out to the side. Great, slow it down, and we're gonna step your feet in, and we're gonna come into tree pose, standing on your right foot. You can turn your left toes out. They can be on the ground, or you can lift it and place it somewhere on the inside of your legs. Stand up nice and tall. Interlace your fingers. They can be at your heart center. You can stay here, or you can add some elbows back to release the shoulders. This will be an added balance challenge because there's movement happening here. Feels so good in the shoulders, though. Okay, great. And then you're going to step down and you're going to step your feet wide. Oh, actually, we're going to do the other side, aren't we? You're going to turn your toes out and you're going to stand on your left leg now. Toes can stay on the ground for extra balance. You can be against the wall as well. Or you can bring it up to the inside of your legs. Hands can stay at the heart. Or you can add that shoulder rotation. We can go the other way this time. Great to get those kinks out of the shoulders. Great, fantastic. You're going to step down and you're going to step your feet wide, turning your right toes out, your left toes in. We're taking a warrior two stance. You're going to turn your right arm up, your left arm down, turn towards your right hand, and then switch. Your shoulders are going to feel so, so good. And then turn both toes to the front. Roll your hip bones roll your pelvis over your hip bones and fold forward. Let your spine lengthen out. Nod your head yes and no. And then roll your pelvis over your hip bones, come back up. This time you'll turn your left toes out, your right toes in. Warrior two on the other side. This time your left palm comes up, your right palm comes down, rotating from the shoulders again, turning towards the palm up with your head, and reverse. And then turn both toes face front again. Roll your pelvis over your leg bones. Rotate your pelvis over, fold forward. Let your spine release. Let your neck release. You can nod yes and no here. And then roll your pelvis back over your leg bones, coming back up to standing. We'll turn our right toes out, your left toes in. We'll start in that warrior two stance again. We'll come into side angle pose first and go into a reverse warrior. And just go back and forth between these two. I'm receiving this day with joy. And then you're going to turn your toes face front again. Roll your pelvis over your leg bones. Let your spine lengthen long. Nod your head yes and no. Release your cervical spine, your neck. Roll your pelvis back up, come back up to standing. Turn your left toes out this time, taking warrior two on the other side. We'll go into that flow between side angle and reverse warrior on this side. So side angle, reverse warrior, receiving this day with joy. And then coming back center, toes face forward, roll the pelvis over the leg bones, standing forward fold last time, head nods. Draw the navel in, strong back to come up. And then you can toe heel it in. We're going to stand about in the center of your mat here. Interlace your fingers again at the heart. You're going to turn palms forward, sit down into chair pose. Inhale back up, and then stand on your right foot, and you're going to come into warrior three. Inhale back up, sit back into chair pose. Inhale up, exhale into warrior three on the other side. So we'll just continue this. Inhale, exhale, chair pose. Inhale up, exhale, warrior three, alternating feet and warrior three. Inhale up, exhale, chair pose. Inhale up, exhale, warrior three. Little balance sequence so you're balanced in the day. One more each side. Great, and coming to the top of your mat, you'll take a deep breath in, reach up. Exhale and fold forward. You're going to walk your feet back till you come into a plank pose. In plank pose, press your shoulders around, reach your head back, tuck your tailbone under, hold strong here. So inhaling into the side ribs. Exhale, draw your navel up. Feel your core working. Okay, you're going to lift your butt slightly, take your right hand to the outside of your right foot. And from here, you're going to thread your right hand through your left wrist and your left foot, and then you're going to rotate it up. Exhale, reach through. Inhale, rotate up. And then you're going to step back into plank pose. Press those shoulders around, tuck the tailbone under, hold here. And then you're going to lift your butt slightly, step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. And same thing here, reach your left hand through and then reach up. And then come back center to plank. Press the shoulders away. Lower your knees. Open them wide. Sit back onto your heels for child's pose. I'm grateful for this moment.